Hi everyone, I'm back. And as usual, I'm just catching up on MSQ. We are now at Endwalker, and well, here we are again. It's 4:30 in the morning, it's the dead of night as usual, and I'm pretty sure this time last year, I was trying to catch up with Shadowbringers and doing this exact same thing. And, you know, a bunch of stuff have happened since then, a lot of things have changed. But, well, this is kind of like, I don't know. There's some symmetry to this that I really love, because here we are, full circle, Endwalker. And yeah, it's 4:30 in the morning, and I'm just kind of hoping that my internet doesn't conk out on me. Normally I would stream this, but because connection has been dropping like crazy, I don't know if it's my ISP or if it's the Square Enix servers, but people keep getting kicked out a lot, so I figured I'd just record it. And if I get kicked out, I'll just edit it out later on. So, yeah. I'm not quite sure where to get started. Well, I guess let's just go, I suppose. I am currently level 82. So, yeah, I think that should work. And also just an FYI, I don't know if it's gonna like show up in if it's going to be noticeable in the recording, but I do have the immerse spatial audio game pack that was recommended for this game. So, and I hear that the music is pretty damn good in the Endwalker areas, so I'm really looking forward to that. So anyway, I guess let's just get started. The next quest is called The Next Ship to Sail. So off to Mor Dhona we go. Let's fucking go. Hopefully. Provided I don't get kicked out. Oh man, it's been so long since I've had MSQ, and it's been so long since I've had an XP bar. So it is kind of like taking some getting used to again. You are now in the instance area Mor Dhona 1. Current instance can be confirmed at any time using the /instance text command. This is new to me. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Yeah, but I guess because people are in different stages of the game, that's just what happens. Where am I supposed to go? Inside, okay. Let's go see what this is all about. Yeah, I'm just kind of like feeling my way around. Still not sure what I'm doing. Oh, there he is. Let's go talk to the others first, like I always do. Because they do have cute lines of dialogue. Alize. Whatever it is my father and the forum are hiding, I'm determined to get to the bottom of it. Y'shtola. Those who are brought within close proximity of the towers are tempered into serving Garlemald, then forced to summon lunar primals with aether drawn from the land. But even having understood this, we are yet to uncover what the Telephoroi wish to achieve by all this. Are the towers purely for strategic advantage, or do they serve some other purpose? Graha! Not only do the members of the Forum intend to adhere to their long-standing policy of non-intervention, they made a point of sending Master Fortunaut here to explicitly state that fact. Rather than simply refusing to involve themselves in our affairs, it would appear they are actively trying to prevent us from meddling in theirs. That does, of course, make Kryle's mission of securing our entry into Sharlayan nigh on impossible, but I am confident that she will find a way regardless. Hey, FME. I have conveyed Lord Americ's wishes to Coltinet and the others. For the present, their role will be to facilitate communication between our allies and gather information on our enemy. Doesn't Americ have anything for me? Okay, hey, Estinian! After the end of the Dragon Song War, I spent many a moon roaming Kugane, Razatan, even Garlemald, but never Sharlayan. In all honesty, A nation populated entirely by bookish types like Alphino is not a place that appeals to me. Shut up, you love him. Voyage. Much and more have we discovered of the Telephoros' machinations since Thancred and I did return from Garlemald. Verily, their troops doth appear to have tempered in much the same manner as those engaged in the construction of the towering edifice in the capital. Thancred. When Arenvald tried to flee the Amalja held in the tower, it triggered some sort of alarum and the captives were killed instantly. As such, we have no choice but to leave them in the clutches of the Telephroi until a means of rescuing them has been found. In the meantime, the summonings of lunar primals will continue, just as we must rely on the Grand Company of Eorzea to put down such entities and prevent any further abductions, so too do they rely on us to come through with our investigation. Tataru. I have a feeling the journey to Sharlayan is going to be quite the test of your nerves in more ways than one. You'll miss this place while you're away, I just know it. But for now, the best thing you can do is get plenty of rest while we wait to hear from Kryl. Nope, we're going now. What is this? Horse chestnut weapon coffer. Alphino is feeling the need to take stock. Alexia, do you have some time to talk? Nod. I would like to gather everyone in Dawn's Respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. I hope I remember to switch back to English today. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? The crisis at hand began with the sudden appearance of ominous towers in a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as the Telephroi. The Telephroi stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in the destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem able to resist being tempered, at least. But after what happened to Arenvald and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how to proceed. Yet while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telephroi are under the leadership of Fandaniel and one other delightful fellow, Xenos Ye Galvus, the Crown Prince and our dear friend. I wish he'd stop saying that. To date, he's reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varys, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it. For a good while there, it saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but that has since changed, and in troubling ways. Aye, during our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. 'Twas an eerie fog of silence which did blanket that ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary a word spoken, did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. If they were indeed made thralls, it seems safe to assume that these events too were orchestrated by the Telephroi. An army of primals is awful enough, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter this threat, and quickly, before our allies are overwhelmed. Yes, Gra? We will find a way in Sharlayan, I'm sure of it. Master Fortunal's comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. The Forum knows more than it is letting on. Sorry to interrupt. We've just received word from Mistress Kryl. She says that arrangements for your visit have been finalized. Yeah, getting shit done. You're to head to Limsa Lominsa and board the next ship bound for Sharlayan. and on arrival present yourselves as associates of the students of Baldessian, come to assist with the Order's restoration. Oh, he did the joy thing. The arrangements may be settled, but what of your thoughts? They must raise at the prospect of returning home after so long. Oh, he's such a dad. I am eager to see it, of course. Of course. We should set off at once. I hope the music isn't too loud. Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. Yes, Tataru. Oh, that version of the Endwalker theme song in the background is like giving me goosebumps. Come on, baby boy. Let's go. I should remember to take off that little chat cover that I use. Alright. It is... okay. Back to Limsa Lominsa we go. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm excited and scared at the same time. And of course there's always a nervousness that maybe my internet will cut out at the most inopportune moment. And yeah, I'm actually kind of sleepy. It's like 4:45 in the morning and it's cold. Alright, let's check that out. So the nearest one is at the Arcanist's Guild. And yes, they have changed. They totally changed the Ethernet menu. There we go. I'm still wondering if I want breakfast. So are we here to go to Sharlayan or are we going ocean fishing? I'll for now. Though part of me looks forward to returning home, I've not forgotten that my father stripped us of the privileges of our family name. I hope it doesn't cause trouble with the officials upon our arrival. Alice. What a grim reason to bring you to Sharlayan. Not much to be done about it, I suppose, but I would have liked to give you the grand tour under happier circumstances. Yeah, girlfriend. Ystola. I might have lived in Master Matoya's cave for a good part of my life, but even for me, the thought of returning to Sharlayan is quite exciting. I can hardly imagine how it is for others who lived most of their lives there. Oh, look at our two dads. Bankard. Contrary to what you might think, this will be like going home for me as well. I may have learned how to survive in Limsa Lominsa, but it was in Sharlayan where I was taught, quite relentlessly I might add, the skills to properly live. What does that mean? Orianche. I shudder to think what manner of truth awaiteth us beyond the Indigo Deep. Still more do I dread the prospect of discussions long overdue. Oh boy. Graha? I never thought the day would come when I would be sailing home again. It always seemed so very far away. We're going home, baby boy. Stinian. Sea travel can be tedious, but I don't mind it. 'Tis a rare experience for most Ishgardians. Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's go to Taru. Everyone's here, which is good, because I've already paid for your passage and the fee is non-refundable. The ship for Sharlayan should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand. Are we going? Is it loading? Did I get kicked out? Am I disconnected? Okay, let's get rid of the little chat box cover first. Oh, Limsa Lominsa, how I love you.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule, or so I'm told.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's funny. Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren, no less.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Throwing him under the bus already.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Will this be your first visit to Sharlayan, Sir Estinian? Sir Estinian?
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
Oh, shut up, Alpha now. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, baby boy.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company,
He has a point.
or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
You've made your point, Estinian. Painfully well.
Oh, they're
Better.
so cute. They're so cute. I love them so much. I'm sorry, Tataru. You're gonna be left alone again?
Are you all right, Tataru? You seem positively distraught.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland. It's just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hell's-bent on destroying the world. And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Tataru, please don't. That hurts. That hurts so much. I'll bring them back safe and sound, I promise.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Oh, Jorge, they're Coltonette.
Hori! Coulternay!
Wait, that's what I said.
What brings you all this way?
Coltonette.
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye, we your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
I miss these guys. I actually miss these guys.
We're set to sail! All aboard for Sharlayan!
Having a moment here.
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
And so you venture forth unto the unknown.
Emmett?
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent. And there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Ooh, goddamn! I like that line so much. The Indigo Deep. Oh.
Here.
No, you.
Feel. Think.
The day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser. Though we're hardly alone in that.
Do you want us to be?
Envious of those still sleeping soundly, no doubt. Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Sharlayan should be coming into view at any moment.
I don't like it when I hear that song. It scares me. The last time I heard that, something very bad happened, I hear. No, you can't play answers at a time like this. That's not fair. I remember you.
My voice yet reaches you. I am glad.
Okay, what do you want this time?
Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Holy shit. Her, the irises. Why now, Heidelin?
After your sojourn and thirst, I believe you have your answer.
What, you and your Zodiac love story?
You have gained an understanding of what I truly am. What Heidelin has always been. A primal.
Yep.
Zodiac was created to forestall the apocalypse which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield. Yet though it taxes me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid.
Her irises, it's a center surrounded by... It's like a sun.
Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms, monumental, which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Sharlayan's just over yonder.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
Oh my god. Ah, my kids are awake.
Oh, what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
Then let's go. Let's go. Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
The old men are awake so early.
Ah, the sleepers have arisen.
Sorry.
There she is. Good old Sharlayan.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, my kids. There's my children. Oh my god.
Home. Home at last. Well, maybe not in Father's eyes, but we'll manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
Indeed, 'tis as Sir Estinian saith. Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side, I prithee.
Thank you, my friends. We are ever grateful for your steadfast support.
Upon arrival, we will be disembarking into the heart of Sharlayan proper. There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
wonder if I should turn up the music. Might be too loud though. Going to the moon. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, just in case. I don't know if it's another cutscene or what.
Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Grumpy old dad.
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Hasn't Sharlayan all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
'Tis true that, as a nation, Sharlayan only forms trade agreements with a select few neutral countries. But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders, especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
Sounds like me trying to get a visa into Japan.
May.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. Sorry.
Quite. So let us be absolutely clear on these points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Sharlayan's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions. Kral has laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration. Grahatir, it might expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course. The immigration officers were this way, as I recall. Shall we?
I'm sorry, I just missed hearing his voice so much. Happy Graha makes me happy. Okay, so...
Greetings. We've just arrived and are eager to make our way into the city. Would you be so kind as to process our entry applications?
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahat here of the Students of Baldessian at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Very good. I have paperwork detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today. And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
See how it glows? That list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Alphino Leveilleur.
And Alize Leveilleur.
Did you say that? Weren't you disowned?
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
God damn it.
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
We shall keep that in mind.
Oh god, I hate your dad.
These last two are not Sharlayan natives, but you will find their credentials are in order. An application was made in advance.
Name and occupation?
Oh fuck. I'm an artisan.
Indeed. Your profile describes you as an adventurer, but one also trained in the rather more constructive pursuits of procurement and production. You may enter.
Oh no, Estinian's up next.
And you, sir?
Estinian Valino, formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formally, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
You got this. Oh god, he's thinking. He's thinking. Bodyguard, say bodyguard.
If you'll allow me...
Cryle, thank you. Oh my god. Sorry.
My associate is a mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Mistress Baldessian, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it.
Wow.
But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
Oh god, what a bitch.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
It's a very polite way of saying fuck off. Estinian, you're screwed. You owe her again.
Cryle! It is good to see you.
Oops, sorry.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we? Oh,
Yes?
welcome, friends, to Sharlayan.
As your mercenary, I should hope my welcome includes a generous salary.
Bastard.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Sir Taciturn. Such a tsundere. Ah. Oh, hello there, other adventurer who just zoned in right now. Well, here we are. Here we are, friends. Finally made it to Sharlayan. Too bad it's cloudy today. I feel like I'm in Singapore beside the Merlion. I'll take stupid pictures of myself later beside that. Okay, here we are. Alize. That was about as awkward as expected. Still, we're here now, and that's all that matters. Alphino? I'm fine. Honestly. Better to be waved through with a stern warning than be denied entry, after all. You are not fine, baby boy. Oriange. Allow me to extend unto thee my warmest welcome, Elixia. May the wisdom of my homeland aid us in our endeavors. Even allowing that the years I spent in the first passed here in the blink of an eye, the city feels untouched by time. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing. Yoshtala. You are doubtless eager to take in the sights. Not to worry, Elixia. The city is not like to vanish before we finish our discussion. I sure fucking hope so. Graha! Here we are at last, the great city of Sharlayan. You may have noticed some similarities with the Crystarium, yes? In fact, Oh, but we really should let Kryle have her say first. We can continue this conversation at another time. Yes, please. I'd really like that. Stinian. I am unaccustomed to fabricating lies on demand. Why should it matter how I earn my living? Well, I don't know, man. I'm kind of curious too. I should say that, like, the next time I try to go to Hong Kong or I try to go abroad, an immigration officer asks me, what is your purpose? What is the purpose for your visit? What is your occupation? Okay, here we go. Mistress Kryle, what have you got to say? I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your land legs back. Yay, level up. What is this? Horse chestnut weapon coffer. A wooden chest containing a weapon, one whose size possibly exceeds the dimension of this container. Okay, what do we get? Got a horse chestnut cane. Let's put some clothes on, please. There we go. Oh, that's kind of pretty. It reminds me of the animal weapon. It's kind of cute. And it is a gray level 515. Eye level 515. Okay. We will worry about that later. Another. Kryle sweeps the scions with a speculative look. I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Elixia and Stinian's first time in Sharlayan, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see. Therefore, I propose we postpone our agenda so that you all may have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. Once you've settled in, we can reconvene at the Baldessian Annex. How does that sound? 'Tis a fine suggestion. We may not be welcome at the Levelier estate as such, but I should like to know around the neighborhood all the same. I am equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the Etherite Plaza, wasn't it? I shall join you there, anon. Yes, we'll see you there. How about you? I too have places I would be remiss if in not visiting forthwith. By thy leave. Bye. What of you, Estinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. That won't be necessary. Until we reconvene, I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. Okay. But I could... Oh. Kryle, you know he's just like that. Let him be. Well, Raha, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while, and this would be the perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Oh, of course, if you will have me. I'll have you. Come, Alexia. Sharlayan awaits. Kryle, could you go away a little bit? Could you can we just meet up with you later? Kryle? Can't I just go with Graha? I can't just go with him? Just him? Not you? Fine. Oh dear, his enthusiasm is infectious, isn't it? Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to just going around the city with him, but okay, fine. Gratia is now accompanying you. Fine, keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Grahatia behind by entering a different area using the Ethernet, or by putting too much distance between you. You can also speak with Grahatia and select the option to part ways. If you wish to have Grahatia accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. I forgot to turn on the thing. Oh, wait, so, our first stop, amusingly enough, will be the last stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Kryle is also now accompanying you. Damn it! Lead your two companions to the last stand and speak with Kryle at the desk. No! While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way, which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. No, I just want to speak with Graha. I'm grateful to have Kryle's help in reacquainting myself with this place. It's almost as if I'm seeing it all with new eyes, as you are. Come on, there's gotta be something more. I shouldn't have talked to Kryle. I shouldn't have talked to Kryle. What do you want? Come on, let's head to the cafe. It may not seem so at a glance, but the last stand is actually a very important part of the city. Fine. Fine. God damn it. Where is it again? Fuck. Where is it? Where is it? Head to the last time of the company. Wait, I totally missed out on which side of the city that is in. What's that? The Levelier Estate, Ox Landing, the Nymphaeum, Agora, Confluence. The last stand. Okay, so it's just on the other side of the plaza. Wait, before we do that, there is something very important we must do first. Should I just walk so that they don't stray too far. There is something I must do. Very important. Very, very important. Okay. Attune, yes. Okay, let's go. Let's go back down. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, what a view. What a view. Too bad it's kind of cloudy today. I bet this would look great on a sunny day. Okay, and then there is a little Ethernet shard here, so let's attune to that. So there's how many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, let's go. Oh, it looks like it looks like the bar beside the pendants in a. It looks like the wandering stairs in the Crystarium. Oh. Your name Dickon? Sorry. Welcome to the last stand. As the final and some say only bastion of fine dining in Sharlayan, we guarantee a quality culinary experience found nowhere else in the city. Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute. Oh, are these future housing items? Tell me these are future housing items. Like this coffee mill. I'm getting so distracted. I want that cart. Oh, these are... Oh my goodness. Okay, but... Oh, there we go. The sun's coming up. Finally. It's not... Or the sun's coming down? This is just not so bleak anymore. Oh, wow. I just want to take screenshots here all day. Okay, come on. Ah, yes, the last stand. Now that is an inviting aroma. And here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Sharlayan tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. Yes, that explains the bread. How can I put this? The food is, it's bland, as encapsulated by our infamous Archon loaf. Oh no, I didn't mean to read it. The prevailing sentiment towards cuisine is dietary value first, and taste a distant second. There was one pupil at the studium, however, who could stomach school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Sharlayan, the one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle otherwise mediocre fare. I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Let's have one right now, baby! You've been stuck in the Crystarium for so long. Let's go have that fucking burger. Come on, sweetheart. Because you were a typical Sharlayan when it came to cheap and convenient, Raha. But surely Tataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on? The stairs to the side of the cafe there will take us up to the Etherite Plaza. Anything else to say? The students of Baldesion would send us to investigate phenomena in locations across the world, so our funds were always stretched thin, and any spare coin I had went to books that caught my eye. Food was the least of my concerns, though now, having lived through some rather harrowing times, I've learned what a fortunate thing it is to be able to eat your fill. That is true. That is... You speak truth, my friend. Anything else? No. Okay, it's the same thing. Cryo. On to the Etherite Plaza we go. We just need to head up the stairs next to the last stand. Okay, we're going. So, okay. I just want to take pictures with Graha. Can I? Can I G-pose for a bit? Come here, baby boy. Come on. Come on, picture time. Let's hide. Let's hide Cryo. I'm too tall. What's a good view? Over here? Over here a bit? Okay. Moving right along. Yeah, Etherite Plaza, let's go. The Etherite looks different from how I remember it. An unusual shape, isn't it? I assure you, however, that it's a perfectly functioning Etherite. Remember to attune yourself before we move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Sharlayan stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. All the Etherites are theirs. In deciphering the underlying principles of Alakan Etherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to the next destination. Our paths lead northeast to the Agora, Sharlayan's largest marketplace. Okay, I've already attuned to it, so okay. Okay. So here we go. Next stop is the Agora, which is just over there. So, very important, market board. What is this? A bookshop? Discuss the bookstalls. Talk. Oh, the markets. I always did look forward to seeing what new wares they had on offer. You've attuned yourself to the Etherite? Then let's continue on to the Agora. Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Only a moment? How optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. Perhaps I'll return here later then. I'm sorry, baby boy. Okay, just the same thing. These little open-air bookstalls are so uniquely Sharlayan. I'd always thought them a common sight until I visited the other nations. Nerds. Full plate armoire proprietor. Mender. Tool supplier. Material vendor. Retainer advocate. Nope, not you. Anything worth cracking my coin purse on today? Anything worth cracking my coin purse for today, I wonder? How much money do you have? Welcome to the Agora, where you can find wares made in Sharlayan, as well as a wide selection of imported goods. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from the various research institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? Ahem. Oh god. On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Etherite Plaza, follow the path north, then climb the stairs up to that imposing building at the very top. Okay. So, back to the Etherite Plaza. Up the stairs to that imposing structure at the very top. Alright. Hello, Albert. The Nymphaeum. Oh, this looks like such a nice date spot. Come here. It's a fascinating experience to walk around the city and contrast my image of the past with the reality of the present. The building we're looking for sits at the top of the stairs, to the north of the Etherite. Just keep walking up and you'll reach it eventually. We're already here. The district we're passing through is called Arkan's Design, a name which honors the 7 individuals whose contributions were instrumental in the founding of Sharlayan. It is the city's political and financial center, and it also hosts a collection of research institutions. These little decorative features are typical of Sharlayan architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Ball were rather simple and rustic by comparison. This is the Nymphaeum, an area dedicated to the blessings of water. For Sharlayans, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the great flood which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as a symbol of the knowledge which flows from Thaliak's divine ewer. This is the reason you see an abundance of fountains throughout the city, and a propensity for utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. Wow! I really like that they're explaining this. Okay, so we have to go up? Yeah, I see an Etherite shard there, so... Up we go. I see a stable. It is a tune. Okay. Ah, what an invigorating breeze. A touch biting, perhaps, but pleasant nonetheless. Oh man, that is a great view. Shit, I almost thought I was gonna fall. Can I? I think I can. I can fucking fall. Fuck. This grand structure before you is the Rostra. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. Is he? My apologies. From here, one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answers were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Sharlayan. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, a community, the Crystarium. I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think the councillors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with the fittingly named Journey's End. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Here? Ah, yeah, that is pretty grand. I keep thinking like somebody's snapping their fingers because of the music. Okay. So... these are loud stairs. Sorry, it's just that it's 6 in the morning and I'm kind of a bit tired. So... This neighborhood is home to the highest echelons of Sharlayan society. I never did feel comfortable enough to wander these streets on a whim. We've arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore with Arkan Nyankrif built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Sharlayan families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors. That estate belongs to our friends from House Levalier. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. And with that, we bring our little Sharlayan tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to the Baldessian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path below the Etherite Plaza? Correct. After you, Elixia. Head to Journey's End. We'll wait. The good old annex. I used to bunk there whenever I had business in the city proper, like the time I came to submit the thesis for my Archon qualification. Have I tired you out with all this walking? Not to worry, I had rooms prepared for you at the annex. Just follow the path to the west side of the Etherite and we'll be there in no time. Ooh, I have rooms? Okay. But first, Etherite. Oh boy. Oh my god. This is Alfrino's and Alice's house? Jeez. The hell? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so pretty. I actually want to explore there some more, but I think I'll do that later. Everything is so pretty. Let's see. We've been to the rostra. So we're just missing the one at the studio, aren't we? Okay. Let's return to the main Netherite Plaza. Oh, okay. We are at Journey's End, so we're missing the Studium and Baldessian Annex, which is where we're going next. Okay, okie dokie. Oh, okay. We have yet to attune to that one. No, I lost them. I forgot that you lose them when you use the Ethernet. Fuck. Okay. Okay, let's just get the other rates first. Can I mount up here? No, okay. I see some people are already, like, enjoying the view. He's named Gorjo? Gorgeous? Gorjo? Oh. Crap, I have to go back to Journey's End. Okay. Let me just get this last Ethernet shard. I will enter these buildings soon enough. I'm very curious. Because they look like all the buildings in Amarok, so. There we go. Now I just need to return to Journey's End, where I left my friends. I'm so sorry. Are they still here? Fuck! Where'd they go? Oh no. Let's go back to Scholar's Harbor. Sorry. I didn't want to have to walk all the way there. Oh man, the sun's coming up. I should probably wrap this up soon. I'm so sorry. Come back. Ah, Alexia, shall we return to our exploration of Sharlayan? Yes! Thank you. Okay. We're supposed to go to Baldessian Annex. So here, and then up here. Oh man, can't we just use the Ethernet network? The Ethernet. This is it, the Baldessian Annex. As the joyous look on Raha's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is the Baldessian Annex. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep of Phenomenon. But I think we've explored enough for one day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. Ooh! Ah, you're right about the ship then. Hello, Graha. It's nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Alexia. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Ojika? Ojika Tsunjika? It has been an age. Allow me to introduce Ojika Tsunjika, Administration Officer for the students of Baldesion. He oversees the day-to-day business of the annex. You may recall meeting his cousin, Ejika? Oh yes, Eureka. I've read the initial reports. Quite a shock to hear what's become of the Isle. Do take care if you have the opportunity to rejoin the expedition. I confess I have not stepped foot in Eureka at all. So, but I have heard the stories. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Val served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasion to visit Sharlayan. Whether to make use of the city's research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engaged in such activities. Ever since our former headquarters, along with the isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base of operations. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, our organization is a shell of its former self. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. But first, we must ensure that the Telepharoi fail. Through that door on the left there is the main hall where we can discuss our options moving forward. That door, okay. Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussions begin in earnest. That door? Okay. I've had private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please, feel free to make yourself at home. Ah, the nap rooms. Perfect for an afternoon doze. Oh, you are such a kitty! Oh, I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. 'Twas simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the Andron just to steal a few winks. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. Okay. Raha. Nap with me? Nowhere to go. Where you go? Where you go? Oh, there is. Do you have papers pasted in the walls of your room? 'Twas not unusual for occupants to pin up notes or documents and such, and then forget to take them when they went on their merry way. Sometimes it was quite deliberate, though. You might see complaints addressed to other members or a thank you card for the engrossing literature someone left behind. Beloved traditions that I should know better than to dwell upon. If we are to create a future for the students of Baldesion and so many others, we must look to the days ahead. Can't imagine Graha being like a naughty student. Welcome back, Alexia. Ready for a nap? As Graha explained, the Andron's rooms were furnished for folks needing a break from all-night research or recently returned from expeditions. The students are used to seeing those walls plastered with articles and diagrams and personal messages, but I imagine it's quite a surprise for our newer guests. Why not take them down, you ask? Well, it's often the same people who stay in these chambers, after all. And besides, when I see old notes written by friends who've since passed, it's comforting in a way, as if they're still here with us. Oh, and just to be clear, these are properly appointed bedrooms. Any mention of naps is not meant to dissuade you from getting a full night's sleep. Alright, clean sheets and warm blankets await. Rest as long as you like. Oh! Oh! This is... Oh! This is rather fancy. Oh, I like this. Summon... You get your own summoning bell. Oh, this is so cute. What do the notes say? I want to know what the notes say. I want to read them. Of course, you gotta put some jams on while you're like doing your research and stuff. Oh, you keep these around? Aren't you gonna summon something by mistake that way? An ending journey, a comfy feather bed, a glamour dresser. Oh, these are... Oh, I get up on... I want to read them! You even get a crystal bell. Oh, which reminds me. So what does Sharlayan look like here? Are you in Sharlayan too? Yes. Yes, he is. Sharlayan is everywhere. Which reminds me, I am yet to try the hairstyles. Let's take a quick look before we do anything. Hairstyle. I've collected so many, but I don't think I could actually use any of them. Okay, typical, the usual. Wait. Let's change. There we go. Oh, I could have a bob. Oh. I don't quite look like myself. Not too many, huh? Still not too many available. I don't know, guys. I'm not feeling it. I don't feel like myself. Okay. Yeah. No. Okay, that's about it. I'll have to cancel out. I don't like it. Well, I'm very glad that the options are there. I kind of wish that some other hairstyles that I also bought would also be applicable. See you later, sweetie. Don't get me wrong, I love that guy. Alright, I'm getting a little tired, so I'm gonna like end this recording here for now. And then I'm just gonna like stitch everything together later on. I'll probably also remove the... whatchamacallit, the part where I was G-posing earlier. So yeah, I will see you later, I guess.